Hey everyone, skull902 here, and I'm joined by my co-host RabidSonicFan.
Hey, hey!
And well, today is a bit of a special day. We are doing the first part of a two-part stream here today, uh, in honor of the Extra Life event for charity. Um, we're going to be supporting two charities today. In the first part, I have elected to raise some awareness towards the charity known as Opportunity Village, uh, and their purpose, their goal is to take in mentally disabled people and help them like get into the workplace and live a life of independence. So their thing is helping out people who have mental disabilities and that's something that I think is a pretty noble cause. So yeah, the first stream will be in support of Opportunity Village. So yeah, I am going to be playing Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Sega Genesis and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo here today. And then for the second part, Rabid will be playing a game that we won't quite reveal yet.
Ooh, it's a surprise.
I know, right? So, for anyone interested, and for any mods here, please do post this link about like I don't know, like once every 20 minutes or so. Here's the link for Opportunity Village, so that anyone who can, please do donate. Once again, their goal is to get the mentally disabled, help them, and get them. Put them on a track towards a life of independence. So good stuff. Good stuff. So, without any further delay, let's get into the first game here, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Sega Genesis. How's your Saturday been, Rabid?
Not bad, not bad.
That's good to hear.
Yeah.
How's everyone else been? I see that Symph and Leanne made it in to the stream so far. Well, sitting
Indeed.
sitting it all the way low again because I'm a bitch.
Lol.
Let's see. I think this is all about right. So, one player scenario mode. Now we get the lovely story of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Sega Genesis.
The deep Power Rangers Genesis lore.
Yeah, really. Almost every cutscene is the same thing. Hello to Wolf Hudson and Jiggly Jai. So basically, this game, like I said, every cutscene's pretty much the same. Well, Simp, to answer your concerns, the Power Rangers games that I wanted to play in the stream with you guys are different. So, yeah. I'm gonna be playing as all 5 of these Rangers in the next game. So most of the time I'll be playing as the Green Ranger, but we haven't unlocked him yet, so let's go with Zack, the Black Ranger, for the first level here. I haven't played
Black,
this.
just like my soul.
I haven't played this since that stream in February.
I haven't played this since ever.
It's alright. Yeah, take that. Take my axe.
Which episode was the Minotaur from?
He was like from the second episode.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought that was like Mr. Bones, or whatever the fuck.
Oh, wait. He was from like one of the very first episodes.
I'd figure, yeah, because this was released early in the show's lifespan.
Actually, I'm fairly certain this was released after the first season was done.
Oh yeah? Well, shit.
If
Sure
you go to Wikipedia, I'm fairly certain that like the release date's said like August 1994. So the second season would have actually started by this point.
Let me see, because I'm not playing the game right now.
Yeah. Plushie, the Power Rangers franchise is 25 now.
Yeah, both the SNES game and Genesis came out in November 1994. I'm surprised about the Super Nintendo game because it mostly just used early monsters. So
Yeah, that is pretty surprising. Come on, Minotaur, put up a fight. Even though I'm playing on the lowest difficulty.
Hey!
Hello, Josh. He wishes us good luck donating some money, or getting some people to donate money to the charities that we have selected for today's festivities. Wow, Minotaur. He didn't put up a single hit against me in that Zord fight. Oh, and Simp misses you. I know, right?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's the Green Ranger. Uh-oh. Okay, well, now it's time for Jason's little tiny bit of the spotlight in this game. Before we just do the entire rest of it is the Green Ranger.
Ooh-wee.
Yeah, Green... He ain't in the second one that I'm playing, which is kind of, I'm surprised by that.
Eh?
Because he like came in fairly early in the first season, and you know.
Yeah.
And he was like super duper popular. So while we're apparently struggling of things to talk about.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much to say. It's like, yeah, these Rangers beating each other up, all right.
I thought of this donation incentive, even though we have like no fucking clue how to tell if anyone's donated. Like we don't have any affiliations or anything, so we have no idea who's donating as a result of this stream, if anyone does. But I thought it would be funny to say, like, if we somehow manage to convince people throughout the course of the night to raise $1,000 for either of the like two causes, you know, so like even if it's a combined $1,000, that I would publicly embarrass myself on Twitter by asking Tara Strong how much money it would take for her to do a cover of Ember's theme song from Danny Phantom. So you know, spread the word.
No pressure.
Spread the word if you want me to ask Tara Strong a question on Twitter.
Absolutely not.
Simp, it's a donation incentive. We have no way to tell, but if by some chance we convince people throughout this entire night to donate $1,000 to the two causes that we're promoting here, that I would ask Tara Strong on Twitter how much money it would take for her to do a cover of Ember's theme song.
Quick, somebody raise $1,000. Like, just one of you.
Yeah, we've got no way to tell, so I guess it would have to be the honor system of people like write in the comments. If someone donates, they can tell us how much they donated, I guess. I guess that's how it would work. Oh, I fucking love the Green Ranger's like hurt animation in this next cutscene. Let's enjoy it together.
Yeah.
Bleh. Skullphonic? No.
Nah.
I'm sorry, Leanne, but that is not a topic of discussion that I am willing to discuss. Yes, Skullphonic is platonic. That's what I'll say. So yeah, for the rest of this game, Green Ranger. Boo fucking yeah. So, the reason why I picked Power Rangers, I guess I'll say, is like, Power Rangers I think was like the first fucking thing I was ever a fan of, cause like, I've liked this shit since before I can remember. I do not remember being introduced to Power Rangers, like that's how long it's been.
Ooh-wee.
I was into it since I was a baby, since I was just a little skull. Before the 9, the O, or the 2. It was either Power Rangers or like Thomas the Tank Engine or something that I liked the first out of anything.
Oh, that's quite a combination.
Yeah. Maybe Sesame Street. Maybe. Yeah. So, Power Rangers, though, you know, it's meant a lot to me over the years. So, I figured, that it would be a good way to, do this, here charity stream today. Also, hello to, Tundra Man. Tundra Man from Mega Man 11.
Yeah, I agree, Wolf. I always thought Dragon Zord looked a lot like Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah, I saw a resemblance, too. We got Jiggly Jai saying, smack that hoe's ass.
Yeah.
Smack that all on the floor. Eh.
Skull X Pizza is the canon ship.
Yeah, Skull X Pizza. Fuck, I had some earlier today. Little Caesars? Good stuff.
I had Mancino's earlier. That's also good.
Simfad Pizza, too. What the fuck?
I know, right?
All
What
the
do you mean you aren't
coincidence
playing
in the
Ninja
world.
Turtles?
Oh, fuck, Ninja Turtles would be a candidate for, like, one of the things I was a fan of the earliest. Because I can't remember being introduced to Ninja Turtles either. But you had pizza, though, Simf. It still counts.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Pepper X Skull, yeah, that's another contender.
Yeah, that's a pretty, that's high up there, yeah.
I'm drinking Dr. Pepper right now.
I've got a Coke, but, I do prefer Dr. Pepper to Coke.
Yeah, same here.
Jiggly. Domino's I always thought, or well, to be fair, I only really had it once, but it was, Domino's is okay.
Avoid the noise. It's Goldar!
Hell yeah.
Who isn't in the Super Nintendo game for some fucking reason.
Yeah, he's not in this. Rita's barely in the Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, Goldar. Don't be a dick.
Unless you count, like, Cyclopsis, but, like, you never see him piloting it or anything.
You know, that's true. I guess on a technicality, we can say that Goldar was in the Super Nintendo game.
Yeah.
But what was I saying about Domino's? I had it once, as far as I can remember anyway. I thought it was alright.
It's fine. It wouldn't be my first or second or third choice.
Like,
it's fine.
The only reason that we got it is because they're like the only pizza place that delivers at 1 in the morning. So I suppose for that, you know, it's alright. You know, if it were too late to order anything else, then yeah, sure, I'd get some Domino's, but I don't know. Simf, you're calling my attention? What is it, Simf? How may I help you?
From the depths, 30 stories high, breathes fire.
What was his face? What was his face like? I mean, I like both, but of the two, I prefer Dr. Pepper. And also, Rabid, I should say before I forget, I do appreciate the Hanna-Barbera Godzilla reference. Don't
Of
think
course.
I missed on that. Offended? Nah, come on, Tori.
Well, I mean, anybody would be if they were wrong.
Tori, I know we're bros for life and everything like that, but you know, even close bros gotta have their differences. And Goldar doesn't properly die in this game.
Well, of course not.
Goldar will
Goldar
never
is
die.
immortal.
Except for in the end of Power Rangers in Space.
Well, yeah.
Good way to make this game depressing, eh?
Nothing can stop the Goldar.
Alright, final boss time already. Dragon Zord power! Oh, okay, it's good to know that Tori still loves me. You know, that's something I should do for the Super Nintendo game. Whenever the Rangers morph, I'll just try to imitate their morphing call as best I can.
Also, Titanus isn't in this game, so that automatically makes it bullshit.
Titanus is in the last cutscene.
Oh, he is? Okay.
Yeah, that's how they destroy Rita's lair.
Oh, there's fucking Cyclopsis, also the final boss of the Super Nintendo game.
Picked a good thing to be the final boss.
Yeah.
You know, great design. Was part of the plot for a very important episode of the show.
Yeah, it was originally supposed to be the season finale, and he was the final villain and Zhu Ranger, so...
Yeah, good stuff, good stuff. And now he's dead. He's totally dead for realsies. Oh
yeah,
wait,
I mean,
fuck.
It is a fighting game, so... Makes sense that story mode wouldn't be that long.
Yeah, that's true. Second phase, bitches, and unlike the Super Nintendo game, it's not really all that much harder when he grows his two little spikes out. And he doesn't change his color to gold either.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, okay, well, he's very much kicking my ass right now, so I guess I shouldn't say anything about it being hard or not hard.
So it's basically just like a round 2?
Yeah, pretty much. He does a second phase and then all that, but he's done. He's done!
You're done, son!
Fuck you, Cyclopsis. I just gave him the middle finger.
Eat shit and die, Cyclopsis.
Yeah, really. See, there's the Ultra Zord.
Oh shit, you're right. Man, this game's got everything. It's even got Squat and Babu.
I'm gonna
Clearly
put
the
that
two most important characters.
I'm gonna put Squat and Babu as a negative. And also this game doesn't have Bulk and Skull in it, so... I like how that depressed you so much that you stopped talking for a few seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, my heart stank after you said that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I take back everything. I take back every good thing I say about this game.
I mean, this game plays alright, but, I mean, with the absence of Bulk and Skull, that's like 90% of all the good things that could be done from a Power Rangers game.
If there's no Bulk or Skull, what's even the point?
Yeah, god damn it.
Also, did Rita's Moonbase say Bandora on it? Because that's her name in Japan.
I think so. I think that's what it says. I've always loved how in this game they give a credit to the unemployed. It's like, I'd like to think that they fired someone during production and wanted to like rub it in their face. So yeah, That was Power Rangers for the Sega Genesis. Very short game. Um, so allow me to get up for a moment, put my Super Nintendo controller in, and we'll get to the Super Nintendo game. Rabid, you look after the chat for the 4 seconds it's going to take me to do this.
Okay. Yeah, this is exciting, isn't it? I sure hope he doesn't cut this out.
What, were you just silent the whole time?
Most of the time, yeah.
Oh, geez. No one in the chat talking.
People are like talking about how weird the awkward silence is, but aside from that,
I don't know. It was like, what, a minute and a half?
probably.
I don't feel like cutting that out. That's such a short amount of time. But before I before I move on to the next game here, I'd like to remind any newcomers to the stream that this is our Extra Life event for 2018. We are looking to raise some money for Opportunity Village on the first part of the stream right here. There's the donation link. If you feel so inclined to go ahead and spare some money to them. Opportunity Village is a charity that helps the mentally disabled get into the workplace and live a life of independence. So, yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. So let's see here. Got our. Don't worry about the black screen. It's all right. It's okay. There will be a game on there soon. We're moving on to our next game here, which will be Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo. Holy fuck!
It is not a fighting game, although there was a different fighting game released for Super Nintendo.
Yeah. Shit, what the hell was it called? I think
Mighty
it was
Morphin Power Rangers, the
Fighting
Edition
Edition
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Fighting Edition. Ah.
And there'd later be a Gundam game for either like Super Nintendo or like the PlayStation or something that used the exact same engine.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! It's Rita Repulsa and the whole city's on fire.
This and the ending are basically the only time you see her.
Yeah. Leanne to answer your question there, I delete the non-commentary and rerun streams because, like, they're throwaway streams. You know, there's like nothing really particular going on. I'm just kind of playing a game or like showing some videos to like hang out with the fans basically. Which, I mean, these are for too, but it's like, these are a little more interactive than I would say the other streams are, because, like, I'm here vocally with you, so... That was my idiotic explanation that I probably could have worded a whole lot better, but, you know. So, once again, first level, playing as Zack.
Yep. With his, hip-hop keto.
Oh yeah, for sure, he's got the moves. They knew in the show he's got some fucking moves, and spared no expense to animate them in this game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the characters in this game are a lot more individualized outside of costume than in costume, strangely enough.
I think the only time they appear outside of costume in the other game is when they show them morphing. Cause
the movie game has them unmorphed.
The regular Rangers? Are you talking about the Genesis version of the movie game?
No, the Super Nintendo one.
Oh, okay, because I knew about the Super Nintendo one. It's been like a little while since I played the Genesis one, so I'm not... I think they're just all in Ranger costume.
I think so, yeah, just for the whole game.
Kind of weird how the Super Nintendo and Genesis versions of the games correlate in that way. I mean, they were made by the same studios, but, you know. The same studios, respectively, I should say, because the Super Nintendo games were developed by another studio than the Genesis ones were.
Yeah.
We have.
Oh,
go on.
Who made this game?
Natsume.
Natsume.
They've done quite a few Power Rangers games, actually.
Yeah. They're like one of those.
Oh wait, hold on, Rabid.
Studios were
Hold on, just one moment. Mastodon. There we go.
They're like one of those lower tier studios. Like I hear about a fair bit. Like, oh yeah, I remember them. Neat, but like you know,
I think
don't do a whole lot of major stuff.
I think beat 'em ups were like their specialty because there was a ninja one that they made also for the Super Nintendo that I would quite like to try out. Forget what it's called though.
Yeah.
There are like 3 different kinds of ninja that you can play as, and it looks pretty nice.
And not the Super Nintendo. This is the Super Nintendo. The Sega Genesis games were made by Ben Presto, who also did the Salad Mun beat 'em up games.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I remember you playing that, and then like Sailor Venus is pretty OP in that, but like
yeah, in the first one, because like she has like her whip the whole time, so
it was like fuck's sake. The 4th level though was
yeah, it got pretty damn hard later on.
I'm electing to save my screen nuke for the boss, so
that's what I usually do, yeah.
Yeah, like, you always get one when you morph into a ranger, and then there's always another one that you can find later on in the level. But, I mean, this is the first level, so... Oh, yeah, Zack is obviously a menace to society, even though he's a Power Ranger and he's saving the day. Just throwing them park benches all over, like they're just expendable.
You know it.
Angel Grove can barely afford to fix all of its fucking buildings. You think that they really give a fuck about like a bench? That shit's not gonna get replaced.
Where would you rank this among the echelon of Power Rangers video games?
This is probably one of the best ones.
Yeah.
if not the best one.
Yeah, I'd probably say this is the best one.
I'd really love to be able to play more of the movie game for Super Nintendo, but for fuck's sake, like, it's so goddamn difficult.
It plays well, but it's significantly more difficult than this game.
Yeah, you've only got 5 hit points, and they throw a whole bunch at you. Like, they want you to play 2-player is what it is.
Yeah. Unfortunately, this game doesn't have co-op.
Yeah. That's one of the more unfortunate things about it.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it's Bones.
Yeah. Bones.
I wish that they would have done a Skeletor impression with this guy. Like, whoever was voice acting him.
Yeah, I don't remember what voice they did for him in the show.
I think they just kind of gave him, like, a generic one.
Yeah. A lot of them are pretty much like Rangers.
You will defeat me, Power Rangers.
What are your favorite stupid monsters in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Well, we quite enjoyed his presence recently. Gotta give Pumpkin Rapper a good shout out.
Well, yeah, Pumpkin Rapper, of course. I figured that'd be one of them.
Yeah, the Pumpkin Rapper is an amazing beast.
He is a pumpkin that raps exclusively. Man, you Rangers make me mad, waking me up with a rap that bad.
Oh goodness.
One of my favorites is a Shell Shocker, which is a monster that Squat and Babu made, and it's just like a turtle with like a traffic light in his back.
The idiot turtle with the traffic light. That's a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
And for the second level, we shall be playing as Kimberly, the Pink Ranger.
Oh boy.
Oh man, but like, dumb monsters.
Yeah. Another one that comes to mind is wasn't one of them just Kimberly's purse?
Yeah, there were 2 monsters, 2 purse monsters actually.
Yeah. I
forget exactly what the one made from like Kimberly's purse was, but in Zeo, I remember like in one of the last episodes of Zeo, like Rita misfired when she wanted to make Catherine a monster and got her purse instead, and it was the Impersonator, and was actually one of the most fucking OP monsters in that entire season, and Power Rangers in general, I think.
That's like Frankenstein being one of the most powerful monsters.
Yeah, really. Nope.
The one I'm thinking about is from like Zhu 2, and it's like a pretty weak one. Like they just beat it like normally.
Yeah, like the one from Zeo I was thinking about, like she fucking commandeers one of their Megazords, and so does Mondo's monster. So like there's a Zord fight, and the 2 monsters are controlling the Zords.
I know an episode we need to watch soon.
Yeah, and like the Impersonator can't be hurt by any normal means. So like even the fucking Super Zeo Ultrazord or whatever the fuck, like couldn't destroy it. Like that monster was amazing. Amazing in the American version, because in the Japanese version, like, you know, it's got all the same powers and stuff, but like he was very creepy. It was a gender flip in America. Like the monster was a girl in America, and in Japan it was a guy. And the monster in Japan liked creeping on young girls.
Ew.
Yeah. So.
Why Japan?
Seriously? Oh fuck. Okay, Kimberly. Please take care of these putties. I'm like right there to the monster. I can get the health increase. Oh please, please. God damn it!
Fucking putties!
Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm dead. I'm There's no fucking checkpoints.
Yeah, they're pretty stingy with checkpoints in this game.
That was one of the worst performances. I don't think I've died on the second level since I was a kid.
Damn. The recording curse.
Yeah, the Let's Player's curse here is in full effect, ladies and gentlemen.
And just like the Ninja Turtles beat-em-up games, the foot soldiers or putties here have different colors, so you're not just fighting the same enemy all the time.
Yeah. They do have different properties, like how many hits it takes to kill them, and what attacks they'll use or what weapons they have.
Yeah.
Ah! I keep getting fucked by the barrels, that's what's my problem here today.
Yeah, those are probably like the biggest obstacle in this part of the level.
I was so close to the monster too. Like if I had gotten it, like that would have been amazing.
Who's the monster in this level again?
The monster is the gnarly gnome who.
Oh yeah,
seems
one of the best monsters.
Gnarly gnome who seems to also like creeping on girls, and that may be in both versions.
Yeah.
Power Rangers, not host to wholesome monsters all the time. You get some creepy fuckwads like Gnarly Gnome and the Japanese version of Impersonator.
Yo, where the fuck is Mr. Tickle Sneezer?
I know, right? I wish they would have made him a boss in this. Okay, I'm doing significantly better than I was last time, at least.
Also, Pudgy Pig.
Oh yeah, Pudgy Pig. He was one that they used in like promotional materials a lot, so I'm rather surprised they didn't use him in this game.
Yeah, it seems like Saban was pretty affectionate towards him too, because like in the interim before like they were able to use Zhu 2 footage, like they used Pudgy Pig again. And
he was often the butt of jokes.
Yeah. And pretty much all he did was like run around and like eat everything, and he'd be like, food!
Yeah, it was great. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, finally made it to the monster. It was our first look at the gnarly gnome. Disgusting fucker he is.
Yeah.
And there's also no extra lives in this game ever, so that's not fun.
I love how Kimberly is not only super buff, but has massive pecs.
Yeah, it's all the Red Ranger sprite, no matter what Ranger you play as, so
Yeah. So yeah, she looks like she's on roids, and she doesn't have her skirt like she usually does.
Yeah, that's something they had in the Genesis games, was differing sprites between all the Rangers.
Yeah, they were pretty lazy with this one, because like the only thing that differentiates them is their weapons.
Yeah.
You know, aside from like the basic color. But...
Right. I know you can actually like shoot arrows with Kimberly in this one. I swear to God it's random though, because
there's like a specific button combination you have to do, but I forget what it is at the moment.
Oh, okay, it's up and attack. That's what it is.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought it was. I wasn't sure though.
That's gonna be super handy during the Zord fights too, because I didn't know about that at first. And apparently it takes out monsters pretty quick. So that in combination with the special moves should do pretty fine. Maybe Kimberly has steroids in her suit.
Maybe.
When the Power Rangers morph, they do get a they do get their health regenerated a little bit. So
when Kimberly morphed, she was replaced by a stuntman.
well, that would be a perfect explanation for it, because that's pretty much how it was in the show. This is the level that introduces the wall jumping mechanic.
Also, pay no attention to her noticeable crotch bulge.
That mostly applies to the Yellow Ranger.
Yeah.
I like how one of those buddies just walked into me kicking his ass. It was just like, oh, I'll just come up on there and not attack her from behind. Well.
Right. Because as they say on TV tropes, she's a man in Japan. In the case of Yellow Ranger, anyway.
Come here and fight me.
Fight.
Fight me where I won't get hit by the fire.
Extinguish the flame, because that's my desire.
Me, Professor Firehawk. Where is Sylv? I don't know.
Where is Sylv? Not in the stream.
Yeah, that's pretty much the best answer we can give you. I'm fairly certain Sylv is still awake, because, I mean, it is a Saturday, so he doesn't have school tomorrow or anything. I don't know. I'm fairly certain, or well, I mean, Rabid's here, but he's kind of like talking with me. The only mod in the chat right now is Simp. So yeah. Ah, okay. So Sylv's busy on Discord. Jiggly. Oh boy, it's time to confront the gnarly gnome.
Hell yeah.
Creepy bastard. Alright, his strategy's pretty easy.
He can be kind of a pain in the ass because he's always teleporting around everywhere, but...
I mean, as long as you know where he can teleport to, and like what attacks he'll do, depending on where he is. He's not so bad, I think. If he gets you with his rake, that really damages your health, though, so...
If there's one thing that the Rangers are weak to, it's rakes.
And there we go. Gnarly Gnome has been defeated. Little girls everywhere will not have to worry about his treachery.
Appropriate you were playing this as Kimberly.
Yeah, it's all thanks to the Pink Ranger. So, yeah, there we are. Oh, I didn't do the morphing call when she morphed. I was too pissed off. Okay, there we are. Yeah, I was too pissed off about losing the level. Alright, so it's time for level 3, and therefore we have Billy. I'm doing this in morphing order, if no one could tell. In the show, it's always Mastodon, Pterodactyl, Triceratops, Saber-toothed Tiger, Tyrannosaurus. And that's how I'm playing it in this today. That's how I did it in the LP, too. I also love Billy's animations here. No, don't hurt me. Oh.
Yeah. It's not really in character, but it's funny.
He was like kinda cowardly for the first couple of episodes, but they did an arc with him like early on. He became brave.
Mm-hmm.
He could fight putties no problem by the end of the first season, basically. And I would hope so too, because the first season was 60 fucking episodes.
Yeah. It was gonna be 40, but then they were like, nah, let's do more.
Even then, 40
is
is quite
a lot
a bit.
of money. Yeah.
The show was cheap, so I can understand.
Yeah.
Half of our show is Japanese footage.
And even then, there's a lot of Japanese footage we can't use.
Tori says this was his game. He had a Super Nintendo in this game, is what you're saying? It's a good game. So good stuff on Tori. Oh wait. Oh, okay, they don't have like a special attack when in normal Ranger mode, I see. Or well, it's not normal Ranger mode. If he were in Ranger mode, he would have a special attack. I meant civilian mode. Why did that take me so long to think of, Rabid?
I don't know.
Yeah, I got this game when I was 8. Pretty good game. Like, it's a pretty solid, platformer, beat 'em up. I quite like it.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It's no Turtles in Time, but it's good.
Yeah, like, for you know, for licensed games back then, this was, pretty tops, if I do say so myself. But we're about to get the morph, so I need to... Just one moment. Triceratops!
No, you got it all wrong. It's Triceratops.
Oh, whoops. I wasted my bomb. Silly me.
Well, fuck!
I know where the other one is. Like, the game's only gonna give me one chance to get it, so, that's bad, because, the eye guy is like, oof, oh man, okay. Pray for me. You definitely need the bomb for the eye guy. Or, well, I suppose you don't really need it, but it's helpful. Hey, you know what, yellow putty? Piece of shit? Yeah, there you go.
That's what I think about you.
You see, that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to do a special move, and then for whatever reason, I just hit the bomb button, and I don't understand why.
Because you like bombs?
Oh, clearly. Come on, Billy. There we are.
Come on, William.
Booyah! Yeah, I wasted the bomb, unfortunately.
I like how he's just kind of in his idle pose while falling down.
Yeah. You don't get control of him at first, too. So it's kind of weird. Like you can eventually control where he's landing, but for the first little bit you can't.
Shit.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, good thing the putty jumped up right there, so I can just hit him like this. Idiot. All right, wall jumping time. Yeah. I'm fairly certain I said this in the LP, but I actually got used to wall jumping from like Sonic Generations and stuff. So when it came time to learn traditional wall jumping mechanics, well, I gotta say, wasn't used to it.
I think I remember Josh and I getting on your ass about that.
Oh, whoops. Okay. There we are. Yeah, I think you did. You get on my ass about everything.
Yeah. That's the kind of guy I am.
As soon as I do something not entirely 100% perfectly in a video game, you guys are right there. And then of course when you guys are playing, it's my turn.
Yeah. Turnabout is fair play.
Okay, it's not up there. Oh, come on, I need this bomb. Where are you? Okay, it's around here. Fairly certain anyway. Yeah, take this. Take it, good sir. Oh, come on.
Take it up the ass.
Alright, I gotta go through these, like, fans. And then up here will be the bomb.
I see.
Yeah, it's in this container here. But, like, I only have one chance at making the wall jump. So, there we are. And I got hit for my efforts. But I have the bomb. I'm all ready for the boss. It's okay. And there's a health pickup right here.
Nice.
Even though I'm pretty much at a full bar anyway, but fuck it. That one extra hit will do me good. Because the eye guy is kind of a bastard. He also liked messing around with kids, but he did it more in the demonic possession type of way, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so.
I think he was in, like, the 8th episode of the show.
Something like that. Most of these, aside from Mutitis and Cyclopsis, are very early series.
Trying to do my special attack on him. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Take this. No. Ah. Alright, so he's gonna turn into the eye. Alright, and now...
I spy with my little eye!
Fucking ice crystal sun, Triceratops, motherfucker. Oh, man, I barely avoided that one. Where are you? Oh, I got him, thank God. Sorry for the lack of commentary there, it was just intense.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I always forget that I have to, like, press the start button to keep moving on. So, 4th Ranger in the lineup, Trini, the Yellow Ranger. Let's do this. There's a somewhat tricky platforming section near the end of this level, but I think I'll be able to make it.
I see.
I only died during it once, so that's a good sign. It's one of my failed attempts at recording the LP, actually. I got pissed off dying there. And then I think I died again in the 5th level, and I got a game over, and I was like, I was not having a good day. But thankfully I was able to record the LP, and it turned out fairly alright. Except for, I wish I would have known about the strong attack during the boss fights, because,
Oh, well.
There is friendly fire with the enemies here, so if like this guy gets any of the putties with the beam, it will hurt them. So that's good.
Yeah. And there's like an earlier pilot version of like the first episode floating around online.
Yeah.
And I think it had aired on Fox Kids before.
It did.
And yeah. And Trini was the only one of the main Rangers to be played by a different actor.
Yep. Normally, Trini is played by, or well, in the main series, she was played by Thuy Trang, and in the pilot, she was played by Audrey Dubois. Not names that a whole lot of people know, unless if you're fans of Power Rangers, but I don't think there was any reason given, actually, for why Miss Dubois was replaced, but I'm gonna presume it was like some kind of scheduling thing.
Probably, yeah. That'd usually be the case.
Probably just couldn't make it, and then they auditioned again. Anyone who watched part 4 of the LP would know from my recounting like how much of a fucking badass Thuy Trang was in real life. Because like she immigrated from wartime Vietnam to the United States in the 1970s, I believe.
Oh yeah.
When she was 3 years old, and like they almost didn't take her on the ship to get to America, and she nearly died on the way there and stuff.
Huh.
She met up with her dad for the first time in 5 years when they got to America, and then she I forget what form of martial art it was, but she got like a very high degree black belt in whatever form she was practicing, and then she had I think it was social engineering she had a degree in college, and a chance meeting with a television producer landed her this job on Power Rangers.
That's pretty interesting, actually.
Yeah, she it seems to me like she overcame quite a lot of adversity over her unfortunate short time on the Earth. Just one moment here. Saber-toothed tiger! There we are. But, like, I don't know, I read her biography on Wikipedia, and, like, Thuy Trang was a fucking badass. She was cool.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, she was involved in a car accident that took her life at the age of 28. So she didn't live very long, but I would hope that much like for me after reading the story of her life, that she left an impression on a lot of people. So her life story is one that I think people could definitely draw some inspiration from. That was basically all of my commentary in the 4th part of the LP, was like praising her for how cool she was.
I mean, yeah, she deserves it.
Fuck yeah.
I can see how that could hold a whole part, because that was pretty interesting.
Yep. Though considering how often I get distracted in my commentary, I'm surprised that it lasted for most of that part.
Yeah.
Oh, I can destroy those guys. That's good. Don't say the dreaded D word, death.
They were destroyed.
They were sent to the next dimension.
To the Shadow Realm.
Jesus Christ. All these fucking 90s shows and early 2000s shows, and do they still do that now?
I mean, depends, but like, most of the time, no.
Most of the people watching anime and stuff nowadays are adults, so...
Yeah.
And most of the time companies try to get like super accurate translations, so...
As far as like Western animation goes, like that's generally like a thing of the past.
Yeah. Seems to me anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking putty. Ooh. Got some girders falling down here. Even Trini's special move in Ranger form is pretty badass too. It just like strikes him with both of her daggers. That's pretty amazing. That's where her second bomb is, by the way, down there.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Okay. I was really scared of dying there. Looks like I have to get on this platform now.
Yay, platforming!
Yeah, the jumping in this game, like as far as platforming goes, I mean it's fine. But when you're on the small moving platforms like that, it can be a little scary.
Yeah,
because
thankfully they
the
don't
Rangers
make you do any ridiculous jumps in this game.
Well, like the Rangers always jump in like a big arc, so sometimes it can be hard to judge where you're jumping. At least I find anyway. And here's one of too many bosses in this level.
Too many bosses, too many bosses.
I'm fairly certain. Maybe this is the only mini boss. I'm not sure. There we are.
I don't like how this one gets out of your hitting range.
Yeah,
like,
that's pretty
sometimes.
shitty.
Yeah.
But thankfully, we made it out of that platforming section. I thought I was gonna die for a moment. And here's Genie. He's a total fucking pushover. You just go over to him. It's honestly not that bad. Yeah, see? If you get him before he does any of his attacks, he can't do them, and, like, I didn't need to use my bomb. Symph is probably talking to Sylv. It seems like that's what she was doing before Leanne, so...
Yay.
Alright, so final Ranger level time. Let's go, it's Jason's turn, oh boy. On Discord, Leanne.
The magical world of social media.
Instant messengers. There we are.
And considering this is based off a tokusatsu franchise, I thought this would be relevant. It's Godzilla's 64th anniversary today.
Oh fuck, really?
Yeah.
Awesome. I remember mentioning in the 5th part of the LP that Austin St. John's pretty cool too. He quit high school to be on the show. He was the youngest actor of the main cast. He was 17.
Right.
He was also like one of the more martial arts inclined members of the cast. So like I don't think he had like a black belt in anything, but he learned a lot of different styles. So he had like a sort of unique moveset. And later on, after Power Rangers, he got like a medical license and stuff. So his job now is like in the medical field. So he saves people in real life.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, buddy.
And also, every now and then he goes to Power Morphin, I guess.
Yeah, he was in a con in Michigan back in August. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get to.
Oh, yeah?
He was like, the reason why I learned about that con actually was looking at his website out of curiosity. And I was like, fuck, I need to get there. And then it never happened. So is the life of Brandon. I know, right? This is the only level where the putties have swords, so appropriately enough we're playing as Jason, the ranger with a sword.
Of course, of course.
Oh fuck, it's monster time, except not quite, because we're not fighting him yet. Tyrannosaurus!
My favorite, because it sounds like he's speaking with like a Boston accent or something.
Oh man, I love the fucking force he puts behind it, like he is a goddamn superhero.
Tyrannosaurus!
Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah.
I remember, like, in the earlier episodes they used a different take of that, and it doesn't sound nearly as good. He's like, Tyrannosaurus! I mean, okay, yeah, he's definitely calling out the name. But then, like, when they settled on one, finally, badass motherfucker.
Well, it's nowhere near as badass as...
Oh man, what could be as badass as Triceratops?
Which Halloween episode was that? Was it the Frankenstein one?
I believe so, yeah. They, like, used one of the alternate takes of Triceratops, and it doesn't sound that great.
Yeah. Oh shit, I'm all alone. I don't have my confidence right now.
Alright, I gotta be watchful of my health here. Come on, Jason, we can do this. Okay, big mistake not using any of those barrels to actually fight putties. I just kind of exploded them for no reason. But it's okay. It's okay.
Well, I mean, everybody loves making things explode for no reason.
This guy's lasers, I swear I can never avoid. It's always luck-based. Oh wait, is there something up here? Nah. Okay, that's old and rusted.
How am I supposed to dodge those lasers when I'm hitting people?
Zordon, I can't dodge lasers!
Oh damn it, Jason.
Health. Take this, putties. Am I the boss? Oh wait, no. I'm in like the lab part. Which I'm fairly certain is a checkpoint?
Yeah, it should be, because it's another part of the level.
You know,
I think if it black screens, that means you get a checkpoint.
Yeah. In case I fucking die again.
Because again, checkpoints are pretty stingy in this game.
If I get a game over, I have to start all the way from the beginning.
Hope you remember what the password is!
Actually no, they're nice enough to, like, if you say yes to the continue in time, then, they'll, like, you know, they'll start you from the beginning of the level that you died on.
Oh, okay, well, that's fine.
I'm doing fairly okay on health. So long as I'm, like, quick on these putties, then it shouldn't be any trouble. I don't think there are any more health pickups this level, so I've got to be careful. Actually, there might be one, so I'm gonna go investigate that area to see when I get to it. See, it'll be up this elevator, and then there'll be a point where I can latch onto and go on an upper path. And that way I can actually avoid the lasers. Yeah, fuck you. My god, this is much better than going the normal way. See, I can just avoid the putties. Look at this. Oh my god, this is so much better. There's like barely any chance of me fucking getting hit there. Okay. Well, now I gotta face the laser. Come on, come on, destroy, destroy, destroy! There we are. Not a whole lot of health left. If I die at the boss, then, I mean, that'll be fine.
That'll be just swell.
Dark Warrior's a pretty awesome boss, so, like, he'll deserve it. You know, he'll have probably earned the kill on me. I think I may immediately use the bomb on him just to give myself a little help. There we are. Oh, okay. Not doing all that great so far, but we're getting there. Where are you?
I owe you.
All of my vowels. Oh. Will I be able to get him before I die?
Find out next time on Power Rangers.
Oh man.
This is pretty tense.
Ah, okay. Well.
I take it you lost?
Yeah. But I got a full health bar on him now, so...
Ooh, damn. He
Yeah,
did like a chain whip on you.
Yeah, yeah. If it weren't for that chain wimp, then, I said wimp accidentally.
Wimplo.
It'll be okay. This guy's like a fair boss, that's what I'll say about him. Like, you die to him, and you know it was because of you. And he's just fun, because, like, he's got pretty much all the same abilities that you have, so it's like fighting a clone of yourself.
He's a ninja, and ninjas are cool.
Oops. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Yeah, except for when he hits me. Twice in a row. Fuck. Now he's got that whip. No.
You want me there? You want me there?
I got a few hits left. Right now he... Oh, no, he went back to the whip. Oh, there he goes. Okay, cool.
I almost thought you were gonna die again.
Yeah, me too. That would have been shitty having to do that whole level again. I mean, I would have had the security of 3 lives, but, you know. Alright. Everyone, now it's time for the Zord battle. Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah. Time to fight you, Titus, aka Devil Frankenstein.
Mm-hmm. I apologize for calling him Cyclopsis accidentally in one instance during the LP.
How dare you?
Amazing rendering of rendition, I meant, of the theme song.
Of course.
And this cutscene's fucking badass too. No, this isn't the final boss. We've got 2 Zord levels, and I have to face this guy, and then I gotta do 2 phases of the next guy. Alright, so now that I know what the hell the super move is...
Hey.
That does take a pretty good chunk off of his health. If he'll let me fucking hit him with it, jeez. There we are. Holy fuck, that was so much easier. My god. You remember how much shit that I had with this guy when I was like trying to beat him during the stream last February? Holy hell.
Yeah.
It's appropriate, but I feel so much more powerful. Alright, Cyclops, you piece of shit.
That makes me think of the AVGN Ghosts and Goblins review, where he's like, I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm bad fucking ass!
Okay, could you quit blocking? Cyclops, bruh. We need to have a talk. Yeah. Come on.
Don't get hit too much, you gotta do both these phases on 1 health bar.
I got about half left. Alright, phase 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
He's got a really quick recovery time after like doing his shit. That's my problem.
Oh, yeah?
I mean, I've got him down, so that's a good thing. But like, my only hope is being able to jump. There we are. Oh wait, no, he got me. Well, I mean, it is easier. So don't worry, we'll get this. We'll get this. I just got to be a little more cautious of his attacks. It seems.
I see.
Yeah, see, like, I'm doing way better with him now. Yeah, see, I've got most of my health bar now, so like this should not be a problem.
Ah.
If I die to him again, I'll be surprised.
Oh shit, he's gone Super Saiyan.
I know, right? Yeah, like, he'll hit you, and then you go back, and then, like, he'll do, like, one of his mega moves or whatever, and you'll usually get enough time to Okay. This one's turned into a bit of an ass clutcher. Okay, there we go. I won.
Yay!
That's game beaten, everyone.
The beat a game button. You press the button, and the game's beat.
Hello, Katie. How you doing? I see you were hanging out with your folks. So we get this lovely credits music right here, as the Rangers have defeated Cyclopsis. Rabid.
And no one ever came to antagonize them again.
Yeah. Yes, it is Rabid, Katie. Rabid and I together, best buds, doing the charity today.
Yay.
Helping out. If anyone you know has been able to give anything after having the attention raised to the cause here, that's good. Just trying to do right here today. I've had a fairly decent day today. Got some nice pizza. Seems like fucking everyone ate pizza today.
Yeah.
Because Rabid had pizza, Simf had pizza. Fairly certain a couple people in the chat also had pizza today. So, yeah. Just, I did my 2 games for this just now. I'm gonna let the credits play out because I respect the people who make video games. Yeah, Tori has pizza because Simf and Tori got pizza because they live together. Everyone had pizza.
And in the background, there are the true main characters, Bulk and Skull.
Yeah, I was gonna point that out. Fucking Bulk doing some shrugging dance and Skull's nodding his head there. So yeah, I just did the 2 games that I had planned on doing for today's charity bit. We are going to take a slight break. Hopefully it's not that long. You know, after the credits and everything are done here, I'm going to change some information in the stream in between parts. But we will be back fairly shortly. With the game that Rabid is going to play for us.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Those codes, by the way, are 2-player codes for all the Megazord levels.
Ah.
Yeah, I remember writing those, or well, my little brother wrote the codes down when my older brother beat this for the first time when we were all kids, and I wonder whatever happened to that notepad, because I think it probably got lost, like all of our other notepads did.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, hold on, the game will just let you stall on the codes, so he like broke out this notepad and he had like a pen, because, you know, we didn't have access to the internet in 2005 when most people had access to the internet by that point. So he's just writing down the codes after every level, and I don't remember if he got the ones from the boss. I think he did, or at least one of them. Actually, you know what? It was one of them. He wasn't able to jot down the other 2 in time, but yeah. Good shit. Good shit. Is this credit sequence not gonna stop?
No,
oh, okay.
it's one of those we have to reset the game.
No, I have to press the start button to make it stop.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Alright. Well, that was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers for the Super Nintendo, everyone. Once again, let me just close that. Before we switch over to the second part, the first part here was in support of Opportunity Village. And for any newcomers here, Opportunity Village is a charity that helps the mentally disabled get back into the workforce and an independent life. So for anyone who can donate, there is a link in the description, and I've also just posted it in the chat here. So the first half of this event here was in support of Opportunity Village. So again, hopefully we helped bring in some donations to that charity, and you know, just hoping that we could do some good for them. So next up, we are going to take a little bit of a break, but we will be back in just a couple of minutes. So if you can, please stay around in the chat because the stream will come back up. And we're going to get ready for Rabid to play a game.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll be back in a couple of minutes, guys. Stick around. See you in a few.